There, finally. Okay, yeah, typical. As soon as you want to start, I want an update. No, you don't. Piss off. You know what time the cast is. Hooty hoo indeed, BBPN and Course Gas Blood Bowl Season 17, first round, and here we are getting into Games 5, Game 6. Teams are starting to get a bit of character, aren't they? Makes the game so interesting, though. It's the evolution. It's funny because they were just recently talking about more and more the history of Blood Bowl, and someone actually made a good point.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Hi, welcome back indeed. He said, for the entire history of Blood Bowl, he said the only time, despite the fact that yes, we feel like there was the great abandonment. He's got a good point, though. He says Games Workshop actually, during part of that, quote, great abandonment, did publish sets. They just didn't promote a starting set, aka a basic starting thing, but they still came out with, you know, teams and stuff like that.
Today's gonna suck!
Up until, what was it, yeah, I think they said, yeah, it was 2013 is when officially no Blood Bowl was being made. That's technically the timeline. It took until 2013. Mind you, they stopped the starter set, which had come out in 2002. This is the one we all kind of know, more or less. And then they stopped publishing that in 2005. Yeah, I watched part of that, and I did agree with parts of it. Speaking of, there's Rain. This is going to make great things. Of course, he leaves out certain details, but you know what? It's fine. Arbiter's video's fine, you know? He just leaves out certain details about, you know, the conversion to LRB 6, and then, for all intents and purposes, remember, it was fan-run at that point. And I do agree with, NAF's got plenty of things to yell at. You're going to get curious about what NAF's got to yell at? Oh, yeah, NAF, and of course, you know, GW. Listen to the Thunderbolt cast when they start talking about the history of the Spike. They'll start getting some of the really nasty history there about why the NAF and GW, incestuous relationship, and then divorce. And it was an ugly divorce. Speaking of ugly here, Orcs, good luck lads, you're going to need it. He is on the long road of rebuilding his team. Long road. It's been a tough one. And so far, not bad. He's definitely got players that are starting to develop here nicely. Meanwhile, the Necro firm, you can see, have reserve. He's got options. Both teams have nice options. Yeah, it was nice to get into the bit of the history. Like, he'd done his research. He's missed points. Boy, did he ever miss points.
Finish her!
But when it comes to the actual published timeline, you know, he's kind of got the right of it. Where, yeah, the only actual gap with Games Workshop actually making anything is about a 3-year gap. And then the only reason the game ever came back was because Guild Ball was doing so well, and that actually is what led to Blood Bowl 2016. Otherwise, Blood Bowl was indeed an abandoned game. He leaves out that entire part. But it is what it is. At least it's a good foundation. It does show that Games Workshop never completely abandoned the game, but they'd done a pretty good job of abandoning it at the time. They did a pretty rot job of it, you know? In the end, now Games Workshop, look, they finally have acknowledged that Blood Bowl is a license to print money. It truly is a license to print money. And especially now they're going to do the whole change-ups and everything else like that. Was Guild Ball any go? It was enjoyable. So was Elf Bowl, which was another game that came out around that time period too. Like, they're okay games, you know? They're okay games in their own right. But Blood Bowl returning is what killed Guild Ball. It killed it. Which I find hilarious. You know, the game was actually doing really well because Blood Bowl had, for all intents and purposes, had been abandoned at that point by GW. Are we gonna kill something now? Yeah, much rejoicing. There we go. Bravo, son. Bravo. That's what... See, we've had this talk about it all the time here. Now he's got piling on... Oh, even failed regeneration. That's brutal. That's fucking brutal. Failed regeneration. Alright, I'll say it now. Necro's in trouble already because he's already out 2 players, including a guard block flesh golem, is out. Now, granted, things can always go wrong. I mean, all the troll's doing its job. AKA, it hasn't failed anything yet, so the troll's definitely doing its job here. Yeah, it's... If you ever get a chance, Guild Ball on its own is not a bad game. It's really not. But it was doing so extremely well in Europe. It was doing frighteningly well. And that's why Blood Bowl 2016 came back. It was the only reason it did.
No, God!
Oh, quit complaining.
No, God, please, no! 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 No!
But honestly, it's like Games Workshop had, quote-unquote, really moved on. And there was nothing. You know? Good 3 years. But then, of course, Guild Bowl was doing so well. GW wanted to compete. And guess what? Jervis being in the room, because people forget he is pretty high up at GW, told them, reactivate Blood Bowl. Congratulations. That's why BB 2016 came about. Of course, you have to remind people, Blood Bowl, you know, BB2 was released technically 2014-2015. So it showed there was licensing for the game. It definitely shows that. Like this game right here, BB20. It's a 2015 release. Technically 2014, but 2015 was the official time. So it shows it was always on the radar. Sort of. And it did well. Blood Bowl 2015 release, aka Blood Bowl 2, did well. It did surprisingly well. Not bad.
Seriously? What's wrong with me?
Yeah, not much. Not much is wrong with you there. Good hit, takes the KO, decides not to pile it on. But here's the thing. The problem is, you know, the rule set for BB 2016 and Blood Bowl 2 are completely different. Yeah, Gorka Morka fans, you know, it's interesting what's going on in Games Workshop, because now you're getting more and more of the resurgence, except for, you know, Blood Bowl as being the recognized 40-year-old. Yes, next year is the 40th. Someone should remind Get the Ref about that one. 40 years old, this game. 40 years old. Alright, to JW, in their perspective, Blood Bowl is a blip to their, quote, big 3. It's a blip. However, it is the most consistent, profitable blip they've got. AKA, it never dies and it keeps making money. And due to price point, once they changed away from lead pewter to the resins and everything else like that, and their molds are pretty good. The models are pretty good. Yeah, it's always going to be the stepchild. It always will be. And yet, it is a massive license to play money, and is the funny thing. It is one of the few game systems out there where the third-party creators, GW, technically doesn't go after the model makers. However, they do go after the dice makers. Because that's a hell of a legal argument, isn't it?
It's over 9,000!
Seriously, it is, because you have to look at how the licensing and registration does work for Blood Bowl. Yeah, it's the stepchild. Up made the regeneration. Bravo! It's because of how the licensing and the trademarks and everything else work. You see, the actual dice, block dice, those are an actual license, trademarked, etc. game mechanic. And that's why they go after the people who make custom dice. They go after them with a vengeance.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Ask Maelstrom. This is why you can make custom D6s, but custom block dice, those get you in legal trouble. I'm serious. That's what gets you in legal trouble. This is relevant because you saw about the huge lawsuit going after the Italian creator right now from Games Workshop. Yep. See, D6s, you're fine. You can make custom D6s all day. However, the block dice are a registered component of the game, and thus that's why they can go after you for infringement. That's how it works with Blood Bowl. However, the word mark, Blood Bowl, if you use it on a website, yes, that's infringing. If you use it on, say, clothing, no, it's not. They never thought apparel, aka clothing, would be a thing. It is what it is. The legalese from Games Workshop. It's a great read. Fuck, is it a great read?
And his name is
Panda.
Anyway, what are we looking at here so far? We got one KO, of course, it's a poor innocent goblin. Yeah, the Orcs don't care. They've got the ball, they're in great shape, and they've got 4 removals. One has regenerating. The KOs will likely come back. Rogers, right now, my advice to Rogers is patience is how you've got to play this. You really got to play the patience game. Let him score, see what happens on the kickoff, and then score quick and then try and seal. How Fumble gets away with it. His Fumble is based on the original MS-DOS game.
Panda.
That's how Fumble gets away with it. It is based on the original license of the original MS-DOS game. I'm serious. That's how Fumble gets away with it. That's why it never improves, aka how it's great. It is literally the original MS-DOS game. It still is. And so the original license, in its perpetuity, still exists. So it is legally licensed. That's how they do it, Jake. That is how Fumble and the online game exists all this time. It is a still valid license. Again, I had to be reminded that an MS-DOS game had existed way back when. Oh my god, you really are going for it! Oh no, okay, never mind. Just never mind.
Right, off you go.
So that's why it's in Java. Well, it's because MS-DOS, no one runs anything on pure MS-DOS, so yeah, that's why it's in Java. Because the Java, technically, is an emulator. Technically. This is part of the... you're all getting the history of it now, aren't you? Like I said, Arbiter's, his article was good. I liked his thing. He's just got some unusual gaps, but I don't blame him for the gaps, because who's actually paid attention for 40 years? Did he just get another injury? Oh my god, another one.
Get over here!
We're running out of players! Hello? Fuck me. He really is running out of players, isn't he? Yeah, the supporters aren't happy. Well, it's another regeneration. This is the only thing keeping you in the fucking game right now. Of the 4 injuries you've suffered, you've regenerated 3 of them. This is the only reason Roger's still in the game. Any other team, you're out of the game, son. With that many injuries, you'd be out right now. Instead, again, he's regenerated 3 of the 4. Yep, first one, but then after that, he's got the rest of his players back. So, congratulations. Rogers might actually have a team at the end of this drive. And this is why you don't nerf Regen. Well, many have argued otherwise. Many argue otherwise.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Yeah, I'm enjoying my Lipsky. Yeah, Ukrainian beer. Got another package sent to me, so I'm enjoying it. Yeah, his regen's good. Better than some people in this league some days. So yeah, honestly, right now, it's keeping Roger in the game. Alright, Orcs. Orcs do not want to score right now. To be honest, he really doesn't want to score. He wants it to make the full 8 turns. So yeah, he's stalling, alright. He is indeed stalling. And he's hoping to finally get a fucking goal.
I'm running circles around you.
Yeah, well, if it was Skaven, sure. I guess you're still not happy about the hell you're losing two gutter runners. It's an effort. Look, I've played this game for so long. It's yet another evolution of the game. Anyone who wants to complain about it, my answer is look back at all the other editions. It's a non-argument. It really is a non-argument.
Here we go.
Orcs. Yeah, pretty much. Orcs all the way. Well, he scored it, unfortunately. It's a turn quick. I'd be honest, that was a turn quick. Maybe he was worried there was going to be a cage dive. I'm going to tell you this. There wasn't going to be. Or at least probably not going to be. So, congratulations. He scored a turn early. He really should have waited. So now, the Necro firm has exactly what he needs. A pause. So he gets all his knocked out. He gets most of his KO. Hello! He gets most of his KOs back. And behold, he's now got 2 turns to score. Yes, it's pissing rain. However, notice, Necro does have a bit of build back to his speed. It's got ghouls, it's got a werewolf that's back in play here. He can score this in 2 turns easy. Which is basically going to be what Rogers is going to try and do. Oh, and a free square too. That's fucking perfect.
Shenanigans! Shenanigans! Shenanigans!
Well, if you wanted to make his life easier, congratulations. I hate to say it, Scar, but you did that. You scored a turn too early. Yes, I know we all harp about, stalling, but that was one time stalling was a good move. And you chose not to stall. Okay, that was kind of on you on that one. I get it. There's a whole part of me goes, I get it. You just didn't feel right stalling. I get it. But here it is. And now you can see what's happening here. Precisely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go, go. He's in range. Meanwhile, the werewolf. Yeah, here we go. Bit of fuck off. More fuck off. Here we go. More hitting. Even gets the takedown.
Get over here!
Which is exactly what he wanted as a removal, because now he can move even further down the fucking field. And now you can see exactly what he does. Interdiction. Yeah, before he burned his last reroll. Yeah, maybe. That could have been it. Could have been. Look, here's the bright side. It's still early in the season. Oh, God. Pouring rain. He just not only got a pick up, he also got the handoff. Well done. Didn't even cost him a reroll. Yeah, pick up 4, handoff 4. Not bad, son. Not bad. It's amazing when the rain does fuck all, You figure the rain's going to make life a little easier. Apparently not for Rogers and his necromantics. I like that. There's an Australian rock group, the other romantics, right? Like, what if he knows that one? Yeah. Going way back. Yeah, it's not sabotaging exactly, and it hasn't sabotaged the attempt. So far, so bad. Which is kind of frustrating for the Orcs, because let's be honest here, they were kind of counting on that. They really were. Instead, now it's just a casual handoff. Now, admittedly, the Orcs can still get 2 dice into this if he trust dodge. Come on, trust dodge. Trust dodge. Makes it, no problem. He's got parked on. All right, now the fun part. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, boy. Who's doing the hit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, go, go. Oh, God, you're doing all this. Here we go. Across the board. And here we were wondering if he was going to make an appearance. Congratulations, Paxton's back in play again. At least you got the goblin there. Yeah, I know, you could have got another play. Oh, never mind. At the end of the day, and no rerolls, never mind. Alright. Well, casual takedown, no problem. Now the hard part does have 2 rerolls though, but does he make the casual handoff? Yeah, he just alright, there it is. Come on.
Shenanigans! Shenanigans!
Gets it on the reroll! Run, Fluffy, run! There we go. Bark, 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 bark. And there he is. He's in. Beautiful. What the hell? He's been fiddling on my controls again. Fuck's sakes. Yeah, no kidding. Someone's been fucking with my controls again. Anyway, here we go. We're tied at 1. Yeah, he's going to be really happy with that result there. Yes, it's halftime. Who's my halftime ad for today? Oh, there we go. Diabetes donuts there. Double the sugar.
Please deposit
Everything.
5 coins.
99. Yeah, there you are. You little rat bastard. Anyway, diabetes donuts. Someone's been faulty with my cheers again, haven't they? I'd like to figure out who the cunt was.
Here we go, green flag. Biggity, biggity, biggity. Let's go racing, boys.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Someone's gonna go racing, aren't they? Yeah, at least that's the odds anyway. Oh, who's been full? I'm looking. I'm seeing who's been on my thing.
Spartans! What is your profession?
Oh, now you're all showing up.
Ein schickes Bier von sie Glas mit das Bohr, das Blut, ja, das wohl like.
All right, well, they've got the ball, and they're off and moving again.
Do it! Again! Do it! It is the legend.
Everyone's showing up now. Where's everybody before? Where were you all when the Westfell fell? Whatever, that's a hell of a battle cry. Anyway, yep. Necros are on the way. Oh yeah, you already fucked somebody up, Paxton. You already fucked people up. Showed up the worst time for the Orcs. It's been the only time you showed up. Alright, so the KO is staying out. Meanwhile over here, this KO is staying out. So Necro is still technically down a player on this drive. But it was looking so good for the Orcs when they started this game. It was looking so good. And then he went, you know what, it's pouring rain. I can give him 2 turns. What could possibly go wrong? And now the score's 1-1 already. We're into the second half. So, yes, it can. It can all go wrong. Moving along.
Sloppy.
All right, now the Orcs just need to contain. Yeah, at least he has goblins now.
Oh, I didn't see that one coming, did you?
Yeah, well, knowing Sky, he probably did see it coming. He knew as soon as he had GFIs, he just knew he was going to trip. Yeah, if you deny the rain exists, it doesn't hurt you. Yeah, that is Luke Quad 4's secret to Kemri every time he plays in this, you know?
I don't care. You come in my face, I'm gonna fight you.
Exactly. Oh, we finally got confirmation. Sure hands does apply to securing the ball action. We just got that confirmed recently. Took long enough, but they finally confirmed it. Whack!
So sure you can defeat me.
Say, is he alive? Pylon! You have Pylon! He's right there! He's wrong. Oh, for fuck's sakes. This is why you've got Pylon! Hit him! Hit! Oh, fuck's sakes.
Da 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 down, da 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 down. I'm about to drop the hammer and dispense some indiscriminate justice.
Yeah, I know. Shut up and let him work. All right, let the painter paint. Okay, fine. Yeah, so, yep, the 2+ action, you actually now get a built-in. If you have short hands, it also applies. There you go. They finally confirmed that. Whoopsie! Well, GFI finally showed up that time.
Impressive.
Twice. Beautiful. Alright, Paxton trying to be an equal opportunity offender here, I see. Alright, Orcs. You can deal with this easy. Seriously, you can deal with this easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, go. Alright, you're going to have to get somebody over there. Oh, he's down, but he's not done. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and a go. Sir? Goblin needs to tag him. There you go, makes it. Now, does he want to risk it for the biscuit? He doesn't have 3 rerolls. It's AG2, so it's looking for 4s, but it's doable. He can get 2 dice on him. Big block, big hit. You're using him. Okay, well, he's got block. Just, that's not the angle I would have used. It's still not the angle I would have used. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess he was stuck. Unless he wanted to risk an extra GFI. But that means right now, your best move is run away. Seriously, your best move right now is just run away.
That's easy.
So everyone tells me. No, it wasn't a good turn for the Orcs, that one. It really honestly wasn't. Didn't quite, nothing went his way that he planned on. So Necro is now already planning for failure, but looks like he's going to have to go for the quick touchdown. Which, admittedly, he's still down a player. Again, one for regeneration. He's not in this game. Regeneration saved 3 injured players. Cup was shaken. Yeah, I know. Alert was given. And things went wrong horribly. All right, here we go. Many dice hits the goblin. All right, goblins can fly.
Thanks for standing still, wanker.
All right, now it's time for the crate. Because remember, he's got dodge, so it's not like this is a hard dodge. And there we go. La 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 la. Yeah, that was easy peasy. Oh, now it works.
What a surprising turn of events, not really.
Yeah, I agree. That wasn't really surprising. That really wasn't surprising. All right, turn around. Did he get everyone back? Yep, the KO's fully come back. So it is 11 on 11 on a game that started off so well for the Orcs. And yes, they've got plenty of SPP because they have inflicted a lot of casualties. Oh, of course. Perfect fucking defense. Of course it is.
Oh, you touch my
Yeah,
tra-la-la.
you can touch that, all right?
My ding-ding-dong. I am
Announced. He's been around since the 2016 edition. He's been around for a while. 8 chord is just, well, been clarified a little bit. Okay, they've modified. No hands is now no ball. It's interesting how they're slightly changing certain things. Griff got, what was it? Griff is more expensive and they nerfed his special ability. Let's see, what was it? They modified the Troll Slayer. They did modify him. Let's see, Scott Stab is more expensive. The Count is now cheaper. Nice hit.
This is Sparta!
It's been interesting what they've been previewing, so it shows that they do clearly have changes in mind. You know, they're also going to shake a few things up here and there. Alright, Orcs are back up a player again, so... Oh god, now the Orcs roll a double skull. Of course they do. You know, like, well, I always thought that was the problem with the Count. He's fantastic. He's one of the best star players in the game, but he's too fucking expensive. Now he's 40k cheaper. He might actually show up occasionally now. Do we have Rambot? No, we still don't have Rambot. He still hasn't been published. We're waiting for his spike, apparently. His spike, which is due, and we will probably see him again. If we don't, there's going to be a fucking riot.
Oh, what a day! What a lovely day!
I'm more curious about what the Bretonians are getting as their official star players, because that was always a great argument what their star players were. No, seriously, because they never officially got published by NAF, but they were an official team for a while anyway, so the star player list for Bretonians was an odd one. A lot of wood elves are in that star list, so we'll see. It's probably going to be a lot of elves. And maybe 1 or 2 custom minis, aka, I don't know. Oh, they're probably going to be the old world classic, so yes, they can have Griff, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, maybe a few new stars. Did you just lose the ball?
Why won't you die?
You actually left that open. How did you leave that open? And then you just realized you just trusted in the dodge, and there we go.
Oh no!
Well, he did. Well done, Rogers. Good catch. You literally caught the one hole and you just trusted in the dodge and you got him. Because granted, having block and stun's a problem. And now...
Surprise!
Butt sex! Yeah, pretty much. That's what that was. Alright, you need to pick up the ball, son. Problem is, it is still pouring fucking rain. The sprinklers are still on. Alright, who picks up the ball? You can't leave that on the ground, son. Granted, it's not an elf team. Certainly not the fucking rats. Oh, the rat... There we go, bravo! Goblin's got the ball. Maybe not for long, but he's got the ball. Celebrate! All right. Rogers, what are you going to do about this mess? You've got solutions. Trust me, you've got a solution. You get him down, you can just go and hit him with a block with with your Mr. Dodger here. Oh, this goblin's not long for the world. What's he got? 2 rerolls? Yeah, this goblin's not living long. Uh-oh. Nicely done. Nicely fucking done. Yeah, there it is. Easy hit. Even gets the power down. He goes.
Was just upsetting and gross.
Yeah, that was upsetting. Oh, ball bounces. It's a good bounce. If you're the Orcs, probably you still have to recover the fucking ball. Makes the casual dodge. Yeah, it's a bit risky, but you know what? It's not a bad spot for it. There's the skull. Has to re-roll that there. We'll see. We will see. Considering, Mouth is now going to give you the chomp ability, and they still haven't told us what that's going to be, you know? Like I said, it is an interesting shake-up to the game. Then again, I've got nothing wrong with it. I've gone through so many itinerations of the game. The fact that the Tier 1 teams are the ones getting the worst nerfed, I think is the best fucking thing ever. Force those bastards to actually play the game. That's my answer. Yeah, Chomp's a new one. Chomp. If you have Monstrous Mouth as your mutation, you get Chomp. And no, they haven't clarified what that does yet, Fennel. They haven't clarified it. Here we go. Big punch. Yay. Another removal. See, Scar's having no problems with removal. He's having no problems. He's having no Oh, and then the troll immediately fucks it up.
Who called the cops?
He was doing fine until that happened. So he's getting his removals, but, well, he's not hanging on the ball for long. There we go. Surgical hit.
Boner for murder.
Don't we all? Come on. There's a good bounce. Well, it's not a bad one, but, yeah, right now you can just dodge out and recover that. Maybe. Pouring rain. Maybe rain will become a thing this game. Because I haven't seen anyone really fail a pickup yet.
You just made the list!
Oh, he's made the list, all right. That's another solid KO. He's not hurting him, but he's certainly getting him off the pitch. Definitely stirring this game up. Yeah, pretty much. Well, there we go. Pouring rain. Got it on the second try. Run, bitch, run.
Witness your doom!
And then there's the skull. Timber. Down he goes. All right. Now turn 14 for the Orcs. I've got to recover this thing. Yeah, I don't think the Orcs... Well, you couldn't run backwards. Why? You're the only Orc in scoring position. So the Orcs have conceded scoring at this point. They just want the fucking ball back. All right, Mr. Stunty makes the run. No problem. 2 dice up here. Gets a nice little solid hit. I'm resting my case. Mr. Pylon over there should have piled on. When he skipped the pylon, that was a bit of a mistake. Here we go. Charges in. Many dice. Gets the pow. Come on, lad. You can get him. Come on. You get him? He comes.
Inconceivable.
Oh, no long term. Oh, more's the fucking pity. Yeah, that's what we love around here, as my sister says. Beatings. All right. Woo! Well, the Orcs aren't out of the game yet. He's got the ball back. He's only got 2 turns to score. No! No! Dear Orc Coach, dear Scar, you still had movement on this guy. He needed to make the dodge and start running. Why? You need to be in scoring position because you only got 2 turns to do it. Oh, God, he's going to pass the troll, isn't he? Oh, for fuck's sakes. He's going to try passing to the troll, isn't he? Not the dumbest thing I've seen.
And there was much rejoicing.
Yay! The magic 48. He's hit the 48. Congratulations. 4 solid years. 4 solid years of Duck. Do you know they're arguing about the logo? Talk to the amids, Finhell. Talk to the amids. They're arguing about the logo. Yes, we're supposed to be getting a logo. Now they're already arguing about it. We're not too sure about it, Duck. Why not? The Duck is ubiquitous around here.
You are prepared.
Yeah, probably. Alright, yep, he's blocking it. Yep, he's not even going to try unless the troll starts running. Because, yeah, he just threw a block with his ball carrier.
He's done it!
Oh, maybe he has. Well, fouling with Goblin, that did fuck all. Great rights, too. All right, there we go. Dodge this. Everyone else stand up. Lad,
Gentlemen, behold!
you were not making that dodge.
You just made the list!
You were not making that dodge. So that was his other plan. Really, that was his other plan. I think he's lost track of what turn it actually was. He was probably thinking it was turn 14, 15, like a turn earlier, basically. I think that was his problem. He lost track. Alright, well, Necro at this point here, turn 16. They'd love to score.
Your pain shall be legendary.
There's no guarantee they are, but they're going to try. They are going to try. However, he decides not to blitz the poor bastard. Alright, well, there was your opportunity to score and make it 3-1. Try to go for the easy kill. Dodging with a zombie. There's the foul. Did he get him? No, he missed him entirely. Yay. And he takes 2 dice uphill into a troll and gets away with it. You are a very clever little cheeky little. Alright, yeah, we all know ponies drink blood. Yes, indeed, that is absolutely true. Big punch, big takedown right there. Orcs turn 16. Back to fouling.
And get off my lawn!
I'm not going to disagree with it. It's been nice to see that once again Williams is doing the best part.
Ooh. Oh, you are a smart one. I understand now.
Oh, regeneration fail. That's a miss next game. Congratulations, Williams has fully called the entire game. And then he fumbles that.
And you fail.
Would you like to try again? No, that ain't working. That ain't working at all. You're fucked. Yeah, again, argue that the duck should be the logo of the league. You know, the duck's been around now long enough on the broadcast. Anyway, 2-1. Rogers played just a good, solid game, kept focus on what was needed to be done, and did it. Absolutely did it. Got himself his win. Scar played a good, solid, yeah, just for the end, yeah. Scar played a decent game. He just had a great start, but yeah, might have got a little rattled by the fact that he was down to just no rerolls in the end and didn't want to risk the stall failing. So, in the end of the day, I don't know. And then also had the one pile on he really should have taken. But, again, it's your own choice how you want to do it. It really is your only choice. Anyway, thanks for the support. Makes the channel all possible here, and we'll see you all probably tomorrow. At least I think it's tomorrow. Yeah, Friday's tomorrow. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's a game then. All right, Nuffle, bless your dice.